Hello, welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today we're doing a coffee cup and cards for the sign of Gemini. And I feel like there are going to be a lot of messages. I feel like this is a biggie. That's just the feeling that Spirit and my guides are giving me about this. So let's see what comes out. We're going to do the coffee cup first. Your oracle cards are all pulled, and then we'll go into the tarot. I am using the Llewellyn deck, which I lovingly call the Avalon deck, the Pendragon deck, the King Arthur deck, because it does have the red dragon, and these cards in this deck are from the Welsh fables and stories. Okay, so as well as the Wisdom of Avalon oracle deck, and throughout this year I will be using the Council of Horses oracle deck as well. So we will get to that in just a moment. Please do remember this is a collective reading, not a one-to-one, so every single message may not resonate for every single one of you. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest. Geminis, you have shown me so much love on this channel as well as my TikTok channel. So I do thank you for that. And with that, let's get right to it. I will say that today is Friday, February 20th, 2/20/2026. Lots of twos in this date, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, which is a 5, which is change, okay? This date is a number 5. All right, let's see what we have in the coffee cup first. I haven't done these in a while, and I know everybody really likes them. So, let's see. I like to give my viewers what they want to see. I wish every message could be a warm and fuzzy one. All right. Here's an overview of your cup, not your card. Here's an overview of your cup. Okay, first thing that jumps out is like an alien or ghostly face. It could be a skull, a ghost, some sort of ghostly face that I see right there. I'm sure you can see it as well. Maybe some of you have seen or had visions of aliens. It's possible. Maybe some of you just love skulls. Maybe some of you collect skulls. You're interested in that. Crystal skulls are a big thing around the world. Let me just see. I see right next to it is another. This is an alien. It's like from the chest up. Head, eyes, chest. And this alien is kind of, I don't know why this is coming out. I have to give you what my guides give me. So I hope you don't click off this video because I'm mentioning that. This alien has his hand on he's like thinking. He's got his hand on his chin. So he's contemplating something. Wow. This is going to be a big year of disclosure, as was last year. So I don't know, Gemini. This is a little strange, but that's okay. I give you what I see. I give you what they give me. My guides point out what's in the cup and tell me what to say. I see a huge bird of prey. It could be an eagle. They're saying osprey. We have those where I am. I think those are typically near water, the osprey. Okay, let's see. What else? I see a bikini. I don't know if some of you are living in a tropical place or planning a vacation to a tropical place. Definitely see a bikini in there. I see, oh my gosh, really? I see a golden snitch like from Harry Potter. I don't know if some of you have some sort of connection with that, but definitely plain as day right there. Okay, let's see. I see two people dancing. Joy, happy, celebration. Two people dancing. I see a sloth. Oh my goodness. These are really different things coming out in your cup, Jemmies. A sloth. Sloth is very slow. They slow down and they don't do a lot. They move very slowly, and I don't. Do they? Are they in the Amazon? The rainforest? I'm not sure. I'm not good with geography. But sloth. Okay. Slowing down and having more joy in your life. Yeah, the bikini, the sloth, the people dancing, the golden snitch is rather whimsical. Aliens are, well, it depends on if you're a believer, right? ETs and aliens and things. I am. I don't think that we are the only entities anywhere in the universe. So I do. I mean, I personally have never seen one that I know of or that I can remember. All right, let's see. I see a little baby. This baby is laying on its back with a heart on its foot. So I don't know if some of you have a child or a grandchild or are expecting one. Maybe some of you have a child or a grandchild, a niece or a nephew, or a baby that you're close to that was born on Valentine's Day. Possibly that's why the heart is there on the foot. Okay, let's see what else. Oh my gosh. Now I'm seeing a mantis being. Oh my gosh. Why, Spirit? If you don't know what that is, it's another type of alien, the mantis being. I don't know why they're showing me all these. Only you do. Whoever that or those messages are for will know. Oh my gosh. Sorry. When it goes quiet, I'm just listening for what Spirit wants to show me or tell me. I'm trying to ask them what this is because it looks like the trail of something flying, but that's a flower. It doesn't quite look like a butterfly, although I guess it could be. Oh, a kite. Okay. Flying a kite. Thank you, Spirit, finally. So I see the kite with the tail, and I see where it's going in the air, flying a kite. Again, this is kind of a message about being playful, having fun, slowing down. I didn't fly a kite until I was like 35 years old, and it was so much fun. Next, I see a crab. That could be Cancer energy, or maybe some of you are in Maryland and you like to eat crab. Maryland is known for that. Let's see. I'll have to come back to that. Okay, let me go a little bit deeper into the cup. Let's see what we have. What else do you need my Geminis to know, Spirit? What else? I'm hearing a message about connecting the dots, connecting the dots. So I don't know if there's something recently that you finally figured out and you were like, oh, okay, I get it now. So something about connecting the dots, Geminis. Okay. Back to those aliens now. All right, let me go down. Let's see. I do see a butterfly in the bottom of the cup. So I don't know, maybe butterflies are about transformation. Wow, there's so much in here. I see a strand of DNA. DNA strand, a DNA strand. I don't know if some of you have recently maybe done an Ancestry or 23andMe or whatever those are. But I see you finding some sort of connection through DNA, some sort of connection. Some of you are going to find some sort of connection when you do that. I would love to know in the comments if that's you or if that has happened for you. Flying dragon. Some of you could be, it's making me think of that movie, How to Train Your Dragon. It was so cute. Dragons are always around. They are trying to protect humans from killing each other off. That's one of their goals and missions. One of the things that they're assigned to is watching over the earth and making sure that we don't go too far with our weapons of mass destruction and such. All right, bottom of the cup, Spirit. Bottom of the cup. What is in the bottom of the cup? I see more connecting the dots. Some of you are really, there's something, some of you it's going to be that DNA thing, but some of you are just going to suddenly have a realization. I don't know if it's because of disclosure or something that you were kind of on the fence about, but then you get it. You say, oh, okay, yeah, I believe that now. I see a clown face, the makeup above the eyes, and it's right there. The big nose, the makeup above the eye. I don't know what clowns mean for you, but clown face. It can also mean that, you're hiding your true self. Sometimes, it's showing me the clown makeup, like, you're presenting yourself as one way when really on the inside you're different, but you're not ready to take that off yet. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Okay. There is I don't know what this, so there is a being with big arms that is reaching out to encompass 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So it doesn't necessarily look like an angel, but it's more like there's some sort of, you could have a pet. I don't know why they're giving me that. It's making me feel like it's more of an animal entity. Maybe you have a pet in spirit. This pet is watching over your family of 4. I don't know if that means anything. Maybe somebody has recently had a pet that crossed and they want you to know that they're always going to be guarding you. Wow, that's a beautiful message, right? There's so much in this cup. I told you this reading felt like it was going to be a lot. I see people doing acrobatics. Often what that means is you're taking on too much. You're trying to go too many places, be too many people to everyone else. And we had those messages of slowing down, the sloth, and having fun, the dancing. We had the butterfly. We had, those playful messages. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they're bringing to my attention the butterfly once again, the DNA strand. Okay. All right, so that's the cup. Jeepers creepers, that was a lot. Okay, the plate is a little bit watery, so let's hope I can get it to drain without flooding the table. So right when I see that, I say, okay, that looks like a huge, remember you had the bird of prey and the other, this kind of looks like the outline of an owl, because they're kind of have a bigger body and more thicker wings than like an eagle or another type of bird. And just looks like this is over all of this, like down here. So some of you, if you have an owl, some people, if you have an ancestor that is like an owl in spirit to you. Like some people have robins, some people have hawks, ravens, what have you. This is definitely some sort of owl message, Geminis. And this owl is, what Spirit is giving me is, this is one of the strangest coffee cups I've ever had, is that this owl is watching over you and protecting you and keeping whatever these are, keeping them at bay. This owl is a protector for some of you. Remember, this is a collective. So for those of you that the owl message resonates, that owl is watching out for you and making sure that you are safe. Wow, that's just so strange. I've never had a message like that. I see the crab again. So some of you Geminis could have a Cancer prominently. You had the crab in the cup. You have the crab in the plate. So I don't know what exactly that means for you, but maybe you need to be kept safe from that Cancer person, because the owl, it's underneath the owl's wings. Just looking to see if there's anything else in the plate. See a sloth. Again, I see the sloth face. Something about slowing down for sure. Something about slowing down. You're trying to go too fast on something. And I see another kite. You can see the kite, the tail of the kite here. There's definitely something about slowing down, having fun. You're trying to do too much. Yeah, you need maybe some balance in work and play is what I'm hearing. Wowzers, Gemini, that was really a strange one. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what your oracle cards have. Let's see. So the first one is the Council of Horses. Let me get to the page so I don't have to fumble around. Wow, we took 15 minutes just on the coffee cup. Inspiritus, breath of life. And you see here how this horse is in the physical and this horse is in the spirit world. Like fire and ice here, fire. And I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily ice, but there's definitely a difference. There's a big swirl between them. Breath of life. Mind-blowing reciprocity and rapport infused with inspiration. Do not take your breath for granted. How you breathe influences how alive you truly are. And if you hear that in the background, it's our office phone, our business phone going off. And whenever that happens, it means pay attention. When you hear noises or bells or anything like that, so do not take your breath for granted. How you breathe influences how alive you truly are. Yeah. All right, let me see. There's 3 to 4 pages of messages in this oracle deck for each card. So I can't read all the messages, right? So the invitation is nature, children playing, a favorite poem, a daydream, an organization making a positive difference in the world. Inspiration exists all around you. Today, look for it, breathe into it, and see where it leads. Yeah, and I think some of those messages came out in the card, right? The kites, the baby, things that make you feel good, things that inspire you, right? Things that make you slow down and notice, okay? That's a biggie, I feel, right now for you, my beautiful Geminis. All right, now we're going to go to the Wisdom of Avalon. And by the way, I pull these cards, but don't necessarily read their meanings. I see them, but I like to do the reading as clean as possible. All right, so restriction. This is a 35, but funny how the 5 here, how you mark off 1, 2, 3, 4, and then strike through for 5, which is also on the ground, on the path. 5s are change. Okay, 35 is an 8, though. This is card 35. I know it's hard to see on the camera. It's card 35, which is an 8, which is mastery and infinity. But the number 5s are on here for whatever reason. Yeah, that is kind of weird, huh? Okay. This marker brings notice of restriction in all things. You are in a prison of your own making, or at the mercy of that which is temporarily out of reach. You aren't able to move forward constructively at this time. Right. Why? Because you're too busy, right? You're juggling too many plates. There's too much going on. Be patient, pay attention to the next right action, and sooner than you know, the prison doors will swing open and you will yet again proceed to the greater goal. For now, take this opportunity to rest, taking stock of where you are and from where you've come. Ask, how did I get here? What am I not seeing? What needs repairing? Yeah. So a time of restriction. And this was reminding you about your breath, about breathing, right? Sometimes when we tense up, we hold our breath, right? We don't breathe properly, or we hyperventilate when we have anxiety, right? We don't want either of those things for you, my Geminis. All right, and the next one, this is a card that I have never pulled from this deck. This card has never come out for any reading that I have done with this deck. And I've had this deck for probably close to 2 years. This is number 1, right? 1, opportunity, new opportunity, something new. The Merlin. Alchemy, justice, and balance. Balance goes right along with what we were talking about, the messages from the coffee cup, I mean. Why do I keep saying that? Okay, again, this deck has about 3 pages of messages, so, and especially this one is a long one. The Merlin is the messenger of initiation and alchemy. You have all you need to move forward. When the Merlin appears, he tells you that justice will be done in all matters of your query, but not by any forceful action. Instead, ask yourself what you need to do to bring balance into your life. Are you working too hard? Perhaps overthinking things? Do you have enough downtime? Once again, my guides are never wrong. They're bringing into focus the fact that you need to balance and you need to have playtime, right? The baby, the kites, the dancing. It's time to go within, even the golden snitch, right? Whimsical. It's time to go within through meditation and prayer and ask the spirit world of the Merlin's magical influence to send you signs and omens to help you chart your course. His message is always, be in the world but not of it, and wear it only as a loose cloak about your shoulders. You will never have to look outside yourself for answers when the Merlin appears. Remember, all signs and omens sent by the Merlin are but a reflection of that which is within you already. So pay attention, my beautiful Geminis, right? Pay attention, breathe, right? Take time to rest, relax, reflect. Big messages coming. I knew it. The feeling that I had about this reading is definitely coming to fruition here. Thank you, spirits. Thank you, guides. Thank you, everybody, for this beautiful message for my lovely Geminis. All right, let's see what the tarot has to add to all these messages. Remembering, Geminis, that balance is going to be important. Okay, why is that upside down? I don't know. All right, well, we'll leave it reversed for now and see if that's how my guides want it. I'm smelling chocolate really strongly. I'm really wondering if any of you had some baby in your family that was born on Valentine's Day, because that baby with the heart on its foot, or I don't know what that means something. Maybe there was a baby born into your family that was born on your birthday. That could be the connection as well. Okay. I do love this deck. Okay. Oh, definitely choices. Definitely choices. Everything is a choice, right? Everything in our lives is a choice. And anything that my guides bring you in these messages can be changed by your choices. That's why a lot of times I say these messages can bring you kind of signs, kind of red flags, like watch out for this, that person, this situation. And you can change the outcome simply by your choices. Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful message. It is a little longer than I expect. Well, no, I expected it to be a little longer because of the way that I was feeling as I was starting this. Pisces energy, the moon. Okay, Spirit. One more card, please, and then we'll get to reading that. One more card. One more card. You had, remember, the owl protector, and what was the other one? It was another animal. It could have been an owl. I was feeling it as an animal. Remember the animal that was encompassing the family of four, the four people under protection. So, I don't know. I sensed it could have been most likely a dog that is crossed that is still protecting your family. So some of you it may be that, and others of you it may be the owl. Oh my gosh, that is so weird. One card turned over and then it flipped and gave me a different card. So let's see. I'm still going to set that off to the side. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's balancing this card is what Spirit is giving me. Okay, let's talk about this first, all right? So this is the Ten of Pentacles reversed, okay? Ten of Pentacles is generational wealth. It's success with your job, your career, how you earn your money, but it came out reversed. And then Spirit gave you the Ten of Cups. So what they're telling me the message is in this is find the joy in the relationships rather than the money. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, wow, wow. Never had that before either. So when I was shuffling the deck, this card flipped and then another card flipped over, which is the last one, which was the Fool, which is New Journey. But this is the message of these two cards. You need to enjoy the relationships over the money. I don't know what that means or who that message is for. Enjoy the relationships over the money. Both of those are tens. Tens are a completion of a cycle and beginning of a brand new cycle. Then you have the Two of Swords. This is definitely choice. It can be balance, but it's more of a choice. She's not seeing her choices, right? And swords are communication, right? They're your thoughts, your words, okay? Thoughts and words. So I'm hearing choose your words wisely. Choose your words wisely is kind of what they're giving me for that. And then you have another choice card. This is the Seven of Cups. This is a card of chaos. Too many things. We already had that in the coffee cup, Geminis. Be really careful about what's going on right now, because when we feel in chaos, sometimes we choose the wrong thing. In other words, not seeing the correct choice or the correct way, the correct path, because it's too chaotic. Sevens are also reflection. So thinking back, calming down, taking a pause. Remember, breathing correctly, okay? And remembering to go within because you have the right answer within you. Another choice card. I cannot believe this. Two of Pentacles. So you have the Two of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. That's material things, emotional, and communication. All choice cards. Balance and choice. Balance and choice. Pentacles tend to be more about your money, your job, the physical things that you have. The earth. Pentacles are an earth sign. But wowzers, Geminis. Wow. Big messages. And then you have Pisces, the moon. Well, the moon, which is Pisces. Okay. There's an owl again. There's an owl flying over the lake under the full moon. I don't remember when the full moon is this month. Hang on, let me tell you, just because that could be important. Sorry, this reading is long. I hope you enjoy it though. The full moon is not until March 3rd, okay? March 3rd. So March 3rd could be important for you Geminis. Or maybe you have Pisces placements in your chart or a prominent Pisces in your life. But the moon is, the meaning of the moon card in the tarot, things that are hidden from us, things that we do not see. Similar to the blindfolded person who can't see the right choice, right? Not seeing maybe that valuing the relationships over the money is what you need to focus on right now, right? The moon can also be about our nighttime dreams, right? What we dream at night. And the last card out is the Fool, new journey. This is 0. Okay, this is the starting point. Clean slate. Nothing has been done. Okay, so this is your brand new, innocent kind of baby soul going out, venturing out. Oh my gosh, this is just really a lot of stuff here. Okay, I'm going to pull an animal oracle. I wasn't planning to, but Spirit told me to go ahead. So let's just recap. In Spiritus, inspiration, breath of life. Pay attention to your breathing. Restriction. This restriction card, remember, had the 5s in it. 5s are change. But also you're restricting yourself, right? But you have the answers. The Merlin card says alchemy, justice, balance, right? You had balance a lot in the coffee cup as well. Balancing work and play. And then you have those 2 10s. And then those choice cards, 2 of swords, 7 of cups, 2 of pentacles. Something feeling very chaotic. And this is not surprising because the fire horse year came in a few days ago, and a lot of us are going to be feeling those same feelings. Like, we need to balance things. We need to stop working so hard for other people, and we need to start paying attention to our own happiness, Geminis. Master number 44. This came out in somebody's reading, but I don't remember if it was yours. Not this card, but the number 44. Ladybug, luck and protection and joy in the small. There it is. Joy in the people, not the money, right? The joy in the small. Joy in flying kites, dancing, right? Let me just look up the, oh, I have it right here. I couldn't find the book the last time that I was doing this, so that I could tell you about the number 44. Okay, here we go. This is, Memoirs of an Accidental Psychic. And she has some numbers about names and things in the back of her book. Master number 44. This number is the master healer or manifester. This number builds on a grand scale. People who have this number are focused. The number is practically intelligent, yet has a desire for stability and security. This number makes things happen through their sheer will. The number manifests in the areas of philanthropy, healthcare, governmental projects, or architecture. People with this number can overwork themselves to ill health. Yeah, pay attention, right? Wow. Okay, so 44 has a lot more meanings than that. Those are what she had. Now they just want me. Oh my God. Wow. Spiritual meaning of number 44. I think I'd have these memorized. Stability. Divine protection. This is the third message that you're protected, right? We've had this 3 times. And the need to build a solid foundation for the future. This is an angel number, and its appearance suggests you are on the right path, encouraging hard work, discipline, and trust in your intuition. Okay, Gemini, wow, we're going to have to close it there. We're over 30 minutes, and I really, really hope that it wasn't too long for you. I love you all. Thank you so much for all your support on my channel. Please comment and let me know how this reading applied, how it resonated. I'm really, really wanting to hear that from you, especially with this one. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.